Hey guys, it's Asyraf here, and in this video I'm gonna introduce you a new series called Things I Hate. It's basically a series where I tell you guys my opinions and my thoughts about the things I hate. So for this first episode, it's on Apple, the company Apple. So first of all, I don't fully hate Apple. I love some of their products like the iPod Nano, the iPhone, and the iPod Shuffle. I also like the other things like the design of their products and the user interface on their products. With that said, I'm going to continue. Firstly, I hate Apple because of the fanboys. I hate the fanboys because the way they talk about Apple, and they're kind of arrogant, and they keep talking about Apple like 7 days a week, and it's kind of annoys me at times. And when they buy a new product like the iPhone 5 or maybe the iPhone 4S, which was released like last year, they always brag about the device that they bought it, and they kind of promote it. So they're kind of like the mouth promoter of Apple. So it kind of annoys me at times. And the thing I don't understand about the Apple fanboys is that they will spend hundreds and hundreds of their money on these products, but they couldn't really spend a few dollars for the apps, and this will lead them to jailbreaking their devices. I don't understand why Apple fanboys do that, but not all of them does that actually. And the second thing I hate about Apple is the iPad mini. I don't understand Apple seriously because they have the they have the iPhone and the iPad, and I don't get the purpose of them trying to release the iPad mini because they have the iPhone and the iPad, and the iPad is kind of the bigger version of the iPhone, and the iPhone is kind of the smaller version of the iPad. So I don't understand why they are bringing out the iPad mini. It's kind of like the iPad, but it's just kind of smaller, so I don't get the purpose of it. And I hate Apple because of the overpriced products, and it's like 2 to 3 times more expensive than their competitors, and especially the MacBook. It's really expensive, and you can get a better device for that price range of the MacBook. It doesn't really bother me that much because I don't really buy any Apple products, so it's basically the buyer's decision on the price. But I think it's overpriced because you can get something more better than it. And the other thing that I hate is iTunes. I own a iPod Nano, which I bought like 2 years ago, and I really like the user interface and the design, but I don't really like using iTunes because it's kind of complicated and it's kind of a hassle to synchronize your things. And when you lose the music folder that is on your computer, you have to basically re-download the things that you have. So it's kind of a hassle. So once you lose your music folder or the video folder, it's basically done. You have to re-download everything that you have downloaded and such. It's really kind of a hassle, and you can't really have a backup. You can't transfer the things from your iPod Nano to your computer. So it's kind of a downside of the iPod Nano and the iTunes. So that's basically wraps up the video. So yep, that's my opinions on the company Apple. So bye.